Well, hi guys, it's weekly wrap time, and after a few weeks, each of us going solo, we're back together, and hopefully that means something for the red hot tips. That's all I'm hoping.
It will. Don't worry. I've got a couple in the back pocket.
Yeah, and I've dished the merch, and Chris is back with the merch. So isn't that nice?
Exactly. I'm always flying the flag.
So we've had a pretty good week this week. Starting on Wednesday, we had Capital Asset resuming, and he didn't win. He got a third, but it was a ripper of a run. Wide barrier, tight turning track, but he came from last and came home with a wet sail. So he's resumed very well, and can't wait to see what he can do this prep.
He has resumed well. He had probably his best preparation to date last prep. He was a horse who just kept improving, and it did. All indicators were he had improved into this preparation as well. And you never quite know until you see him under race pressure again. But yeah, first up, I thought it was a terrific effort. Tricky gate, so he was sort of forced to go back a fair way, which is not ideal around Canterbury, but finished off very strongly down the outside, and very encouraging for the runs to come.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And then we moved on to Wyong yesterday, and wasn't it fabulous to see Zusain Bolt, great name.
Yes.
Every time I say it, it's a great name. Zusain Bolt getting the win at his third career start, breaking his maiden, and really toughed it out.
Yeah, he did. It was it looked like he's probably going to win by a bit of a bigger margin. He leaned up to them really well. Coming around the outside, he had to take the scenic route to some degree, but Andy got him home in a very tight finish. He just sort of hit the front very early and just showed his inexperience. He didn't quite know what to do at that point and really put them away, but it's short of his best, 1,300 metres, so it was just bringing his fitness up to the mark. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him out, over a mile or something like that. Once we can get to that point, he's certainly going to appreciate further. But excellent result for his owners, and great to get that win on the board for him. Nice and early in his career.
Yeah, and I remembered yesterday why I love this job. We had only one owner there yesterday, but it's his first horse, first time in the winner's room, and I won't mention his name, but he'll know who it is. He absolutely loved it. So that was a great experience for all of us, and it was great to see. So yeah, hopefully he and all the owners enjoyed the celebration last night, but great result.
Yeah, congratulations to all of you.
And then we had, we've just recently in the last half an hour or so, we've had Global Miss out at Warwick Farm having her second trial. 2-year-old, very soon to be 3, but 2-year-old. It's taken her a little while to get going, and she had a close third, I think, but only half a length, and she, under a reasonably tight hold, she had a good run.
Yeah, she did. Had a very soft trial first up, asked to do a little bit more, but nothing too much. She showed good natural improvement from first trial to second trial, which is obviously what we want to see, and I'm sure she'll take further benefit again from that. And she does take a little bit of extra work to get her fully fit, but that's going to do her wonders. And yeah, not long now, and we'll see her at the races.
No, that'll be good. So moving on to this week. Very busy day for Triple Crown tomorrow. All over the shop.
It's all happening.
All over the shop.
Where are we starting first?
Well, let's start at Kembla Grange.
Okay.
We've got Dubai Showgirl stepping out over 2,400 metres. So
interesting.
Her first above 2,100. So that's exciting. Up in Class 2, but she's got the lightest weight in the race. And hopefully Beanie can get her out in the lead or close to the lead, and she can just roll on and keep building.
Yeah, all indications are she's going to appreciate the further distance. Obviously, you don't know until you try it, but just the way she's been running, I guess initially when the sprint goes on, she's left wanting a little bit, but then she just has this resurgence and keeps finding more and more and building towards the line. So it is indicative that she's going to appreciate getting that over that further distance, but it'll be very interesting. If she does, it opens up more avenues, which is fantastic. Beanie knows her well. I'd say she will be very prominent in the run and hopefully dictating things. But yeah, can't wait to see her go around and see what she does. I think she's shooting for what, a fourth career win now, I think it is. So that'd be awesome if she can get the job done.
Yeah, absolutely, and it'll be a lovely day down at Kembla Grange tomorrow, so I hope any owners attending enjoy that. Then we move on to Doobman, and we've got a horse in a very rich vein of form, Diablo Bolt. He's getting his first crack at a Saturday Metro run, and he's stepping out over 2,000 metres in town tomorrow, and I think he's favourite.
Don't forget the extra 20 metres on the end of that trip.
2020.
Yes, it's important. You've got to be in front at the right time.
It won't matter when he's in front by 5, but
no,
anyway.
That's true. Has Jag back on board. He's had good success. Last start winner, Diablo Bolt. Going really well, isn't he? I mean, we keep saying it on here. He's been a really consistent horse and, picking up plenty of wins along the way. Annabelle and her team have done a great job with him. But, I can see him doing very well again. I think he's going to be right in it. I think it's like a broken record, but a good one at that. Should be a good each way chance again.
Can I just, before I move on, ask...
Why do I feel like this?
No, that's all good. Has there ever been a year at Triple Crown where 3 runners have got over 2,000 metres? So we've had Hiawatha already, over 2,400. Not been known historically as a staying team.
We do have a few more stayers at the moment than is traditional. I couldn't tell you the stats on that, Sam, but...
Anyway, just food for thought. I think it's we've got a few more that look like they're going to get out to a trip, so it's exciting.
Nice. Yeah, it is.
So anyway, moving on to Randwick. We've got 2 running at Randwick tomorrow, races 8 and 10, but I'll start with Kadal, who is second up, so he should be fit and ready to go. He ran really well in the same grade a couple of weeks ago, got a third. Look, he's got a slightly tough barrier, but he'll be fit and ready to go, and can't wait to see what he can do.
Yeah, he's a terrific horse, isn't he? He's ultra consistent. 9 starts, 3 wins, 3 seconds, and a third. He was excellent first up. We always knew it was going to be a tad short for him over 1,100 metres, but finished off very strongly. He's returned in great order. Pretty decent race, actually, having a look through the field there. But so it's a good quality race. I think there's a lot of live chances, but look, I wouldn't be surprised to see him running right in the money and being very competitive. So, maybe an each way chance.
Then we move on to race 10. We've got Sir Artie resuming over the same trip, and it's actually quite nice. I was talking to a Kadal owner this morning. He said, I'm very glad that the 2 of them aren't in the same race, because they've gone head to head a few times, and Sir Artie's got the chocolates, but I think it's nice to see them in different races, both over 1,300. Again, drawn poorly, the widest barrier, but
very poorly.
Hopefully, the 2 kilo claim by Jet and his turn of foot, he might be able to show us something in the last furlong or so.
Yeah, I reckon he will show us something. To be honest, I'm not going into the race expecting him to win it. Obviously, it's stacked against him jumping from barrier 15. Doesn't help the cause, but and he's typically a horse who improves after a run or 2 under the belt as well. Not a known first up horse, but I think he's returned really well. I've been very pleased with all reports coming from his track work, but also his trials have been really good. So I would expect this to be a great stepping stone for him going into the preparation with another run under his belt, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him run well and finish very strongly, because he does have a great turn of foot.
Yeah, and I'm sure all the Sir Artie owners going tomorrow are glad you're not going with that negative attitude, but anyway, he's going to win by 4-2.
He will, and I look forward to it.
Well, that's it for the runners, so I think.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, no.
Merchant Lady on Wednesday.
Sorry. My preparation's not been great this week. I've forgotten too.
Who else?
Sweet Proposal. Thursday.
Yeah.
So we've got Merchant Lady nominated for Canterbury, Warwick Farm on Wednesday, and she's had a gap between runs. Quite a tough run last start, but look, she looks like she's in great order and can't wait to see her step out.
Yeah, 2 wins from 4 starts for this girl. Highly talented filly. Last 2 starts, or the 2 starts this preparation, both been on a heavy track, and unfortunately she doesn't like the heavy track, so desperately want to see her on a dry track because she's got a great turn of foot, and just had a little bit longer in between runs to get over those heavy track runs, which have knocked her around a little bit, but she's freshened up well. She's going to be ready to go and hit that dry track. Good barrier, happy days, we are on.
No, that'll be exciting. So and then we move on to Thursday. A nomination so far. Last start winner, Sweet Proposal. So she's in a Class 1 out at the same trip, and which is a mile, and be great to see her go back to back.
Yeah, wouldn't it what? Look, yeah, really pleased to see her get that result last time out over the mile, the first attempt at it. She is still learning her craft. It's slow getting that penny to drop with her, but just one of those horses who quite keen to get on with things and can go a bit hard, waste a bit of energy at the wrong time. But she is learning, and as she's learning, we're slowly being able to stretch her out and trip, and that's the secret with her. So hopefully, no doubt she'll keep starting to relax better, and the mile should be great again. Maybe in due course we might be able to get her a little bit further.
2,000 plus.
Could be.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Very good. So I'm sorry about Merchant Lady and Sweet Proposal owners, but I prepared it about 11 o'clock last night. So so red hot tip time. Last week, no good. But you weren't part of that, it was me. So last week, me no good. So we won't talk about that any further. What have you got this week, Chris?
This week, tough week. I was just having a look through a moment ago and I was struggling, but Randwick, I've got 3 for you. You're taking a good look at there. I don't know if we're going head to head, but race 3, Green Shadows with J-Mac on board. As I say, I'm finding it tough, so not a huge amount of confidence, but I think each way chance there, jumping from barrier 4 should get a nice run. Then into race 4, I've got Autumn Nation, Karen McAvoy on board, 53 kilos, so down the lightweight again, not a lot of confidence, so each way there again. And then race 6, I do have a bit more confidence in this one, Ha Ha Ha. I think we'll get the job done for Tim Clark. So I think that's a talented horse, and raced really well last time. I think might be able to do it again tomorrow.
Very good. It did tough times. I know the reason I was looking at your race 4, Autumn Nation. I'm certain there was a horse with a very similar name who won in race 1 yesterday at Wyong. So,
have I missed that?
I don't know. Maybe I've got it wrong, but. Anyway, it may be scratched, may not. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
Still a winner.
Won yesterday. No, it might be different, but it does look the same.
What have you got?
I've got 2. No, I've got 3. I'm two runs at Randwick. Race 7, number 2. She's an A-lister. Looking to go back to back, I think. But as I said, I prepared at 11 o'clock last night. So race 7, number 2 at Randwick, paying $3.50. Then I'm going to race 9 between ours. Number 11, the Englishman. So hopefully Snowy can get 3 in a row. The Englishman paying $5. Then I'm going to Dubman. Diablo Bolt, but I can't do that. So race 6, number 10, Rogue Bear, paying $6.50. So, I hope we can get something out of that. So,
yes. Well, I will apologise in advance for this week's tips. I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah. No, very good. That's it, guys. Good luck to everyone who's got runners over the weekend. Very exciting weekend, and. Looks like it's going to be beautiful weather in Sydney, so that's bodes well for the races and the track. And have a great weekend.
Yeah, can't wait for all these races. Enjoy your weekend.
See you guys.